Hi everybody, today we have the RAM Mounts Universal Dual Locking Suction Cup Mount for tablets. This is the RAM-B-189-TAB3. This cradle here on the end, the TAB3 cradle, is a universal cradle. It can accommodate tablets of different sizes, many of them with or without a case. So what we're going to do today is take some different versions of the Apple iPad in some different cases and see for ourselves what fits and what does not. First one I have here today is the Apple iPad 3 without a protective case, just the bare iPad. You can drop the bottom of the iPad into the bottom of the tablet cradle and then just pull up on this top part, release, and the spring-loaded support cups on the end are going to hold the tablet in place. To release, just the opposite. Lift that up, you can push the tablet out and remove it from the cradle. So that's the iPad with no case. Let's add a case onto this, like this smart cover here. So I can get that on, fold that around the back, and the Tab 3 cradle is going to hold the iPad with the smart cover without a problem. Next this is actually an original iPad in another sort of fold-over, semi-flexible case. This one, though, is definitely thicker than that smart cover. It is thicker, but I can fit it in that cradle. I want to take my time and make sure it's set in the cradle properly, but I can fit it in there. I can access all the buttons, all of the ports, while it is in the cradle. This is a plastic rigid kind of case, so we can take our iPad, get it set in there, and take a look at that in the cradle. And here is one. This is sort of a flexible, rubbery kind of case there. So we can fit that in just as before. Bottom goes in first, pull up the top, and everything will just slide into place in the universal cradle. Now, those are some cradles, or some iPads and some cases, rather, that fit great in this cradle. One thing they all have in common is that they are a thinner style of case. This cradle is not going to work great, as is, with some thicker cases. For example, this is an OtterBox case with an Apple iPad 2, and I can kind of get it in there, sort of get it in there. It's not a real good fit. I'm not really able to get the entire bottom in very securely. There's always sort of one or two corners that are always trying to fight their way out of there, so not a very good fit for the OtterBox. Another popular case that's not going to work too well in here, a life-proof case, which isn't even close, and I can very easily break the cradle by trying to get the life-proof case in here. So if you do have a larger case like an OtterBox or this life-proof case, don't worry, you can still use this mount. You just want to add some different support cups to the end. They are interchangeable. We carry different sizes, so you can just swap them out, get one that'll hold a larger case for your iPad or whatever tablet you're going to use this with. So that is a quick look at some different iPads, some different cases in use with the RAM Mounts Dual Locking Suction Cup Mount for tablets. This is the RAM-B-189-TAB3.